Good morning, members of the media and invited guests, and welcome to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Weekly Media Brief. My name is Michael Jackman, Acting Assistant Superintendent, Corporate Communications Unit, and Public Information Officer for the TTPS. Today I have with me Superintendent Acting Yusuff Gaffar of the Southern Division, and he's here to report on the performance of the Southern Division during the 2017 period thus far. Superintendent Gaffar, welcome.
It is my privilege to report on the state of the Southern Division of Trinidad and Tobago Police Service up to this present time. Southern Division includes the second city of our beloved Trinidad and Tobago. Our division is diverse, energetic, as many established international and reputable business are making huge investment within our Southern Division. Shopping malls, recreational and sporting centers, along with numerous wholesalers and retailers have garnered the attention of law-abiding citizens. Unfortunately, persons with criminal intent are also attracted to these locations and prey on unsuspecting persons. In Southern Division, our citizens are not exempted from crime. However, police officers of the 10 police stations and posts strategically positioned throughout the Southern Division continue to battle daily with the criminal elements, all in a bid to make our part of the country as safe as possible for all citizens to enjoy. Our administration team have implemented several anti-crime initiatives geared specifically towards combating the illegal activities of our division. Some of these initiatives has proven quite successful, and we are seeing the results. For example, in Southern Division, to date, we have recovered 179 illegal firearms. I want to say that again. In Southern Division, we have recovered to date 179 illegal firearms. The most firearms recovered in any division for 2017 in Trinidad and Tobago. We will not be relenting in this area, as firearms is the weapon of choice in combating violent crimes, including woundings and murders. Officers have been briefed on this fact and will be conducting continuous searches and seizures throughout the division, targeting the seizure of illegal firearms and other criminal activities. Another success story from this initiative is that in Southern Division, there is a 39% detection rate, or 39% detection rate. This reflects on the hardworking, motivated, dedicated, and inspiring police officers who are attached to Southern Division. These officers go beyond what is expected of them in a bid to reduce crime and reduce the fear of crime. Also in 2017, thus far, there is a reduction of 9% reduction in serious reported crimes when compared to the same period in 2016. Some of the initiatives that we have implemented in the division for the Christmas 2070s include more visibility of uniform and plainclothes officers throughout the division, including town centers, malls, and all the malls in Southern Division. These officers will be vigilant in identifying individuals who intend on committing any breaches of the law. Police officers have been instructed to target those who drive whilst being under the influence of alcohol. For the year thus far, 285 persons were arrested and charged and taken before the court for this offense. DUI exercises will definitely continue as we approach the Christmas seasons. Drivers who break the speed limit also will be targeted with our newly installed speed team. These officers will target motorists who exceed our speed limit in our roadways, all in an effort to reduce the road carnage in our country. In conclusion, police officers in Southern Division are committed to ensuring that citizens have a most peaceful and the safest Christmas ever. Notwithstanding, persons found in breach of the law will not be excused. Law-abiding citizens may experience some discomfort in terms of traffic congestion during the execution of police exercises. I would like to apologize to you all in advance for any inconvenience you may experience, but it is necessary to make our division and Trinidad and Tobago a safer place. I take this opportunity on behalf of the administration and staff of Southern Division to wish each and everyone a safe, enjoyable, and holy Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Gaffar. At this time, we welcome any questions from members of the media. Superintendent Gaffar will respond to your questions, and we just hope and ask, really, that you confine your questions possibly to 2 maximum, and pass the mic. The mic can always come back to you after. Thank you.
Good morning, gentlemen. Mr. Gaffar, the Southern Division has had one of the major successes in terms of detection for murders. For the first, today's what, the 6th of December, we have already crossed 20 murders. What, if anything, can the Southern Division offer the other divisions that are skyrocketing in murders and also have a low detection rate?
If you take pattern in Southern Division, you will observe that when you come to Southern Division, you are likely to be searched, especially in areas where the crime is a bit high. So, if we look at evidence-based policing, we look at the areas where crime is high, spatial, and the times it occurs. And we have our most police activities in those times and those areas, which have proven to have success, such as recovery of firearms in those areas when criminals do enter those areas.
These things have been done in the other so-called hotspot areas, and we have seen as a result of that migration of the criminals. Are you seeing that in the Southern Division in terms of after you have set up in these hotspots, the criminals migrating to other areas outside of the division even?
Yes, we saw migration, people from different parts of the country coming into Southern Division, but having a good relations with the members of the public will, sometimes we'll get information that there is persons from out of the area coming into this area, and we look at those very seriously, especially when it comes to criminal activities.
I saw in today's Guardian, in the entire story, that there are plans, this is from governmental level, to crack down on these sex dens. I know this is probably outside of your specific zone. I think this is more southwestern, if I'm not mistaken. Cedar side and these areas where a lot of these women are trafficked into the country, if you could use the word trafficked. what, if anything, is the Southern and Southwestern Division planning to do in terms of assisting in the cracking down of these sex dens, understanding that they enter into the country through these areas?
During the Christmas period, we will be targeting those bars and those areas where there is illegal activities. And if there is illegal people who enter the country illegally, we will be targeting them also.
And,
Okay, so thank you. Could you pass the mic maybe
lastly
to your colleague, because you have had 3 questions so far, and we just want to ensure that there's some degree of fairness.
But this is partly for the
Yes,
for
but
question
the mic will
before.
always come back to you. Could you please? Okay, well, go right ahead then.
Are you aware of the number of establishments that exist within your division that facilitate these type of activities in terms of the sex trade?
Yes, I'm aware of all the bars in Southern Division and those that may commit breaches. Those bars are checked every week or sometime daily by the officers who are entrusted to do so.
But yet they're still operational. What, if anything, can be done to ensure that they don't continue? I mean, we have no problems with the bars. Well, some have no problem with the other activities in the bars, but as we know, it's illegal. What, if anything, is being done to stop that? Keep the bars running, but to stop the illegal activities happening in the bars. And lastly, how many bars can you identify, not by name, but just by number, that exist that do these things?
Well, I cannot tell you the exact number number of bars that in Southern Division that those type of activities that you're talking about. But as I mentioned before, lawlessness in the division for the Christmas would not be tolerated, including what you speak about.
If that's, are there any more questions? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.